Okay, so my speech is based on single parenting. It has effects, it has disadvantages, there's benefits, there's always those downfalls, and there's upfalls of it. Single parenting could have several effects on children, good and bad. I'm a single parent. I have to work extra hard. I have to do double the work because I don't have that other soulmate or that other person helping me. So the income in our house is less because there's only one income, and it's mine. Also, you hear a lot of single parents always like complaining, it's hard, it's rough, there's going to be emotional days. Yes, there are several of that. Me being a single parent, I had to go through my whole pregnancy by myself. I had to, I'm raising my son by myself. I'm doing the best that I can do. I had one question about a single father who's raising his child by himself. Is it the same for single mothers? It is the same because you only have that one income. Also, a question from a single father was bringing somebody else in your life, how it affects your child. I myself was a daddy's girl. I didn't want nobody around. I wanted to be the only girl. I didn't want my dad to have anybody around, no friends, no nothing, just me. I could relate to that, and yes, I could feel the jealousy in that. But as your child gets older, they're going to realize, mom isn't around. They don't have a mother, and they're going to want to feel that comfort. So they're going to get comfortable with you bringing somebody else around. As a single parent, we don't get to go out. We don't get to have fun sometimes. It's just work, parenting, back and forth over and over again. So I don't get out. I don't get to socialize much. My friends are my coworkers, and to be the best parent I could be, I have to work my graveyards, and I have to make the best of it and go to school during the day. But there's this one quote that a lot of you probably saw that I shared by Jill Scott. I truly have a village supporting me. My son has grandmothers, grandfathers, uncles, aunts, grandparents, and so many others in his life who love him just as much as I do. They are there for both of us. I may not have a mate or a husband, but I'm definitely not a single parent. I am a single parent, but with the support of my family and the help that I have supporting me and behind us, it makes it easier for me not to think that I'm a single parent, because without my family's help, I wouldn't be able to go to school. I probably wouldn't be able to work even as much as I work, because they're the reason, they're my babysitter, they're my help when I need them. I could always turn to them and look for help. So you other single parents, because I know there's single mothers, single fathers in this, taking this class, and if you have your family support, I want you to think of it as not being a single parent, because they're there to help you. And as the child gets older, there's going to be benefits. They're going to realize, oh, mom's not around, dad's not around. They're going to want to know why, and we have to explain that to our children, but we have to do it in a positive way. That's what makes us single parents mature about the situation and what keeps us going strong. However, there are positive effects of single parenting, and this is for mothers and fathers, both. You get more child bonding. You get to spend more time with that child. You get to plan activities by yourself and make them fun for your child, like their birthday parties. Having somebody else involved, amazing, that's great, But when you're a single parent, you get to plan all that by yourself. You get to say, I did it by myself, and feel proud of that moment. The bonding between me and my son is unbelievable. Like, just as much as I love him, I feel that love exactly back from him. And he doesn't have, besides my family, he doesn't have another, like his father, to go run to and feel that connection and feel that love with. It's just me. As he grows up, I get to be that parent that attends all his activities in school and sports, whatever he sets his mind to do. I get to be that parent that's there, and he's going to realize it. He's going to see that, many parents say, oh, they're not going to see, and they're not going to realize. They will, as they get older, they will realize who was there for them and who actually put their mind and set their mind to that one child. Also, it gives the child maturity as they get older. It makes them feel secure. They don't have to go from one household to the other household, as if even parents that are single but the other person is still in the child's life, they have to go from household to household. As when I was a child, on the weekdays I was with my mom, and on the weekends I was with my dad. Do you think that I like packing a bag every weekend to leave and then packing my stuff up again on Sunday nights to come back to the other household? It's not fun, and it's dramatic for the child, and it's emotional. My son doesn't have to feel that. And it's going to hurt because he doesn't have his father in his life. And it hurts me every day because no parent sets out to be a single parent. It just happens. And you have to make life the best that you can and go through it as you can. Also, there's going to be negative effects, of course, like financially. Like, the only income in our household is my income. Everything my son has is because of me. I support him. I take care of him, but he will see that, my mom never gave up on me, and he'll follow in those footsteps. As a single parent, your child will see, oh, my mom or my dad worked extra hard to support me, and they did it by themselves. They didn't need help. They didn't have help. And they're following those footsteps, and it'll lead them to maturity. It'll help them synchronize their lifestyle. That's a really positive effect. Also, single parenting could lead to emotional behavior because your child doesn't have that other person to run to, when things go bad between you and them. And there's always going to be disagreements between one parent and the child. It will always be like that. So, there's going to be behavior problems, emotional problems. You're going to have to deal with stuff by yourself. There is no other person to help you. But it gives you strength, and it makes your goals much more deep and helps you strive to the top as a single parent. Just like I decided to go back to school because I had my son, and he's my motivation to keep me going. I don't want him to ever struggle financially. I want him to have a successful lifestyle, and that's what I'm going to give him. And he's going to see that as he gets older, like, wow, my mom went to school while I was still little, like she still maintained being a mom, she still worked her full-time job, and they're going to see that. Also, there's fascinating facts about being a single parent, like nearly 3 out of 10 families with children today are based on single parenting, and a lot of single parenting happens because of divorces, breakups, split ups, and there's also a really fascinating fact on males, such as males are the fastest growing category of single parents, which that fact really amazes me because you don't see much single dads. You see more single mothers. So whenever I see a single dad or I hear about a single dad, it amazes me because not many dads want to be a single dad. Not many dads could do what single mothers do or what mothers do in general. And that's a huge, huge, amazing fact. Okay, so this was a little bit about single parenting and my experience, and I hope I answered some of your single fathers' questions as well. So I hope you enjoy the speech, and if you have any other questions, feel free to comment. Thank you.